Hi, Sandra.
Hi, I was falling asleep on my mat.
No, really. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those days that I might fall asleep when we lie down eventually. How are you?
I'm fine. I went to my friend's house and she gave me a nice lunch with a big, nice sandwich. But that was at about 2 o'clock. But then we ate cake, you see. That's why I'm.
Oh, I met up with a friend for lunch too, and I ate so much. It was at 1:30, and I can still feel it. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's one of those days. But did you have a good
Yeah.
time?
Yes, yes. I went to her house actually.
Nice.
Uh, she lives in West End. That's Southampton. Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm glad you had a nice time.
Yeah.
Okay, so for today, we will need a strap. You know what's coming. And a block. Beautiful. Unless you have a bolster. Can also be used. It's nice to cuddle up to in some poses. Brilliant. Yeah, that's good. All right. So I will meet you for now. And then I'll ask to unmute you at the end of the practice so we can share an arm together. All right. Got it. Okay, so find a comfortable position where you can settle. Ideally seated if you can, so you don't fall asleep. Where you keep the posture erect and wakeful. And close your eyes, arriving into your body. So feeling your body from the inside exactly as it is. Seeing if you can release some tightness if you encounter any in your body. Or perhaps you want to let go of the stresses of the week. So we're turning our attention inwards. So switching our focus from the outside world, so the things that we get up to every day, or our to-do lists, into being very present, into connecting mindfully with our bodies, our mind and our breath. So it's a unity. Perhaps you want to gently roll the shoulders back and down to invite more spaciousness throughout your chest. As you inhale, find freedom in the top of your body. And as you exhale, gently squeeze your belly. Now keeping that firming action in your belly, inhale. So expand your chest, feel your ribcage widen. And exhale, squeeze your belly just a little bit more. So continue breathing this way. Focusing your awareness on the core of your being. So all the 4 layers of the muscles that constitute as our core. Also the sides of our bodies and even the part of the lower back. Now invite your Ujjayi breathing. So gently contract the muscles at the back of your throat to make an audible sound. So you want to be able to follow the sound of your breath. So like the sound of an ocean just flowing in and flowing out. although you're creating sound on both inhalation and exhalation, you don't want it to be too aggressive, because when we make it too loud for no apparent reason, then we're spending more energy rather than creating it and keeping it in our body. So Ujjayi breathing is really good for gently warming up the body, warming up the core, but also it's very grounding. It turns your attention inwards. So being able to hear the sound of your own voice keeps your attention exactly on just that. So let's take 10 deep, long breaths in and out together. Keeping the Ujjayi. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Three for inhale. Release, exhale. Breathe in, 4. Breathe out, 4. One last round together. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 5. Continue next 5 rounds, following your own rhythm of the breath, trying to keep the inhalation as full as you can and breathing out all of the air out of your lungs. So we want to keep both the inhale and the exhale as full as you can. Let go of your Ujjayi. Breathe naturally. Observe any shifts that have taken place in your body in the landscape of your mind. Notice how your breathing has changed. Now perhaps keeping the withdrawal of the senses, the pratyahara element of the practice, stay with your eyes closed if you can, as we look over one shoulder. Breathe deeply and fully and observe what's happening in the side of the neck. Keeping the shoulders soft. You may want to lower the chin or bring it up. So the movement doesn't have to be big. See if you can relax any spots in your body with your breath. And then bring your head back to the center. Pause. Then look over the other shoulder. And settle here for a few breaths. So letting go of any agenda, any goals per se. Simply tuning in to how your body's feeling, how your breath is flowing, and what's going on the more ethereal space around your body, the subtle energy, and your perception of things. Bring the head back to the center, drop the chin towards your chest. Elongate the back of the neck as much as you want to, but without applying any force. Notice where you can feel the tugging. Inhale to the center and look up. So you want to feel a stretch through the front of your throat rather than tilting your head all the way back, so you can feel it in the vertebra. Back to the center, and then drop one ear towards the shoulder, making sure that your body is as relaxed through the shoulders, through the collarbones, the head, and your face. Add some gentle movement if that feels quite intuitive. Back to the center, and slowly go the other way. Connect to your breath and use it to soften your body, to relax more deeply. And bring your head back to the center. So now do 3 head rolls, whichever way you like, going as slowly as you want to, just feeling all the tissues and muscles that are being pulled. Noticing how the neck is connected to the shoulder girdle, to your arms, to your upper back. Then switch direction. Taking pleasure in connecting with your body and your breath. So in no rush. Bring yourself back to the center. Okay, so feel free to switch the cross of the legs. And then right hand goes on the shoulder, lift the elbow up, grab hold of it and slide your hand between your shoulder blades. So you want to press the back of the head into the arm, but corset the ribs in. So not pushing the chest through, but actually, as though you're wearing a corset, draw the ribs in. And breathe. Can lean to the left, so opening, that's it, through the armpit, perhaps a little bit through the lats. If you want, you can gently round your back, exploring the body. Back to the center. Release your arms, bring it across, and thread your left arm underneath. So you drop the right shoulder and pull the arm across. That's it. And breathe. You can warm up your wrist. Just a couple of circles each way. And release. And go the other side. So once you've got the hand between the shoulder blades, lift your chin up, hug your ribs in. Notice what's present, how it feels. And then perhaps you want to lean away from the side you're holding the elbow. Maybe gentle roundness. Bring your head back up. Release the arm, and then left arm is in front of you across the body. And then right arm is underneath. That's it. And you hug it where the elbow is, and then just bring it across. So we want to stretch the top and the side of the shoulder. So that's an active deltoid stretch. A little wrist warm up. And then release. You come into a toe stand. So make sure that your pinkies are down. Inhale your arms over your head. So hug the elbows together and biceps are by your ears. So spread your fingers wide, clench the fist, and then flip your fingers out. So you know what we're doing. Keep your core engaged. So warming up the wrist, the forearms, and mobilizing all the joints there. Squeeze your arms together, arms are straight. Reach your arms further up. Breathe. Just 10 more seconds. You can do it. Another 5. And release. Haven't done it in a while, could really feel it. Okay, lovely. Actually, let's stay. You can release the feet just for a little bit. I'm gonna do Garuda arms. So it's a slightly. So this already does the job of accessing some of the shoulder, but if you double wrap the arms, then you're also targeting the other shoulder and the top of the upper back. So you can hug your opposite shoulders, or you can thread the right arm from underneath and then double wrap the arms. That's it. So then you want to bring the hands away from your face. You will feel it instantly in the left shoulder, and then gently lift the elbows up. That's it. Beautiful. And breathe. And then as you inhale, come into a very gentle back bend. So squeezing your back, lifting the arms up. And as you exhale, you roll and gently crunch, rounding your upper back. So twice more. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And out. Then gently release the arms. Let's do the other side. So this time the left arm is underneath. That's it. So settle for a moment. Notice where you can feel more sensations. Bring the hands away from your face. Lift your elbows up, close at your ribs. Then next inhale, lift your arms up. Gentle extension in the spine. And then exhale, come into a spinal flexion. So rounding. Inhale up. And exhale back down. One more. In. And out. And then gently release your arms. Give them a shake. Let them be free. Come onto all fours. Very important, keep the fingers spread super wide. Wrist creases face the short edge of your mat, and your index fingers are pointing directly, so at the square, to the short edge of your mat. So normally people think it's the middle finger that's pointing directly forward, but actually it's meant to be index finger. Press down through the fingertips, the heels and the knuckle of the hands. Press down through the shins and the top of your feet, and feel that engagement and the connection with the earth. Then gently shift forward and back without losing the engagement. You can draw a few circles. So your hands are glued to the mat. Your core is gently engaged to support this structure. Then go the other way. And then we're at the center. Push the mat away. And then shift your shoulders past your wrists. Keep pushing down through the fingertips. And then drop your chest down, squeezing the shoulder blades. So we retracting the shoulders. And then inhale, push the mat away. Round your back. We're protracting. So that's for an inhale. And as you exhale, drop down. Inhale, push away. And exhale, drop down. So each time you feel that your chest, it's like an elevator going down and then back up. Connect with the strength of your hands. Keep going forward and a little down. Squeeze the shoulder blades and then round your upper back. Just a couple more times. Mobilizing the shoulder joint. And then bring the knees as wide as your mat and slide down for child's pose. Arms extended. You can flip your palms up just to release the wrists. Feel as your forehead is pressing down into the mat. Relax your hips. Notice what's present. How you're feeling. And as you inhale, come back onto all fours. So you're going to go through cat-cow 3 times, and then you're going to flow freely, tapping into any areas of residual tightness or tension. So find that engagement through the hands especially. And as you inhale, drag your chest forward, stretch the front of your body, look up. Exhale, push the mat away, squeeze your belly, tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale to come forward. And exhale, round your back. Inhale through. And exhale, round. And then go whichever way you like, sliding your hips from side to side. Coming into child's pose, perhaps a little Chaturanga. Close your eyes and let your body decide what's good for you. You can switch the position of the hands. Breathe deeply and move deliberately. How does it feel to let your body decide how you're going to move? 3 more rounds of breath here. And come to sitting on your heels. If, however, you can bring the knees together and separate your feet so that you're sitting either on the mat or not exactly, but between your heels. So the heels are the side of your legs. If this is too much for the knees, it's perfectly fine. You can just sit on the heels or prop yourself up with a block. So just see what feels good and grab your strap. So we're not going to stay here long, but that should distract you from what's going on in the legs. You know what's coming, shoulder flossing, so find your width. And as you inhale, bring it over the head, exhale, bring it down. Go with your own breath, paying particular attention to what's happening in the shoulder girdle. Reminding yourself with your breath that all is good, your body doesn't need to tense up. If, however, you experience any pain, any niggle in the knee, then come out of it. A couple more rounds. Keep pulling onto the strap as though you wanted to tear it apart. And next time you bring it through, you can release it to the side for a bit and gently push yourself forward. To release the knees, you can extend one leg, moving slowly. And then switch. So you don't have to straighten it all the way. Just notice what's happening. Let's do it one more time on each side. Okay. So come to the top of your mat. Find your Tadasana, rooting down through the feet, lifting up through the chest and the crown of your head. Breathing in and out. So next, breathe in, sweep your arms over the head into extended mountain. Exhale, leading with your chest, slowly lower down into a forward fold. Bend your legs as much as you need to. Inhale, lift up halfway, fingertips down or hands on shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up all the way, extended mountain. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, rise, look up. Exhale, draw your navel in as you fold. Each time you want to go slightly deeper. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to extended. Exhale, arms by your sides. Inhale, rise, connect to that uplifting energy. Exhale, fold, finding grounding through the legs. Inhale, decompress the spine, reach out for the crown of the head. And exhale, fold. So this time we'll stay here for a couple of breaths. You can straighten one leg at a time if you like, keeping your lower belly drawn in so you can fold at the hips. Tip your weight onto the balls of your feet to push the back of the hips higher up towards the ceiling. Arms are relaxed. And Unless you want to grab hold of the opposite elbow or even the back of the legs to gently draw the chin towards your chest, being mindful of what's happening in your lower back and the back of your hips. Take a deep inhale, feel your ribcage widen, and exhale. One more round of breath here. Breathe into the back of your body. And exhale, release. Then plant your hands, and as you exhale, step back into downward facing dog. So pedal your feet. Keep your lower belly engaged and finding length in your lower back. So you want to lift your sit bones up. So let's try something, Sandra. Once you settle with your legs straight or bend them even more so you can lift the sit bones up. So you see my legs are bent, my heels are off the mat, and I'm focusing on lifting this part of the body up towards the sky. And once I have that, then you can focus on dropping the heels down. It doesn't matter if they drop or not. This is how you establish the straightness in the lower back, which is what downward dog is about. Stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the strength of your body and stability. Breathe in. And out. One more. Now as you inhale, come onto the balls of your feet, and as they're on a big medicine ball, rounding through the back, roll over into plank. Bring the feet together, press your fingertips, knuckles and the heel of your hands into the mat. Squeeze your elbows together. Lift your hips out, that's great. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Drop your knees down and lower all the way down to the mat. Hands by your low ribs, roll the shoulders back and down, and press the tops of the feet into the mat as you inhale for Cobra. Your hips are down, chest is open. Exhale, lower down. Inhale back to Cobra. I'm gonna do it one more. Exhale, come down. Elbows are squeezing to the sides of your body. Inhale back up. And exhale for a tabletop. Make your way to downward facing dog. Rooting down through the left foot. Inhale your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Try to keep your hips square. Push your chest through as towards your left leg to keep it straight. That's it. Lift your right leg a little bit high if you can. And exhale, bring it down the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Press evenly through the hands. And gauge through the inner part of the left leg to lift the leg higher. That's it. And exhale, bring it down. Walk your feet towards your hands. And exhale, come into a fold. Inhale, rise up to extended. And exhale, arm down. Inhale, extended. Exhale slowly into a fold. Feel what's going on in your legs. Inhale, half lift. And exhale into down dog. Inhale your right leg up, 3-legged dog. And exhale, bend your right leg and roll the hip out. So the foot is going to the left bum cheek. You lift through the right knee. Square your chest. And breathe. Inhale back to three-legged dog. And exhale, bring it down. The other side. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, bend and open through the hip. See if you can roll the hip out a little bit. Out. Back to three-legged dog, leg is straight. Exhale, left foot down. Inhale like a wave, squeezing your core, roll over into plank. And exhale, make your way all the way down, squeezing the elbows into the body. So this time, the back of your hands is down, somewhere by your legs. Your big toes are together. And as you inhale, you roll the shoulders back and down, squeezing the elbows together. The spine is long for Shavasana. And over here, you can lift the legs up as well. So you press the tops of the back of your hands into the mat and breathe. Then gently release. Hands by your lower ribs. Inhale into Cobra. And exhale, we meet in Downward Dog. Step your feet to your hands or walk, jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to extended. And exhale, arms down, rooting down through the feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Moving with control. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back into down dog. So bring the left foot like in the middle for extra balance support. Press down through the hands, roll the triceps in, and inhale your right leg up. As you exhale, knee to chest, come into plank around your back. That's it, come into a plank. Inhale, re-extend. Then exhale, knee to opposite elbow or armpit. Lift as high as you can. That's it. Inhale, re-extend. And last but not least, knee to the same elbow or armpit. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, bring the foot down. Let's do the other side. So inhale, left leg up, hips are square. Exhale, knee to chest, come into plank. Press down through the fingertips. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Use your internal obliques. Inhale, re-extend. And exhale, knee to the same elbow or armpit. Shift your shoulders past your wrists. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, bring the foot down. Inhale, roll over into plank. And then see if you can lower down into Chaturanga. So shift your shoulders past your wrists and slowly drop your shoulders down and then lower down all the way to the mat. That's it. So now extend your left arm out to the side. So it's right angle. And then we roll over to the left side. So we're on the left side here. Propping yourself up with your right hand. If you want, you can bend the right leg and place it down. Notice how that feels. If you have the flexibility, you can also add bending of the left leg. Meet yourself where you are. Inhale, back to the center. And we go the other side. So right arm is out. roll over onto the right side. And just step by step. Am I good here? Where's my breath? And what's happening in the shoulder? If everything is okay, bend the left leg. After a few breaths, if everything feels good here, perhaps you want to bend the right leg. Your body will tell you where you need to be. Inhale back to the center, slowly unravel. So you're on your belly. Hands by your low ribs. And inhale into cobra or upward dog. And exhale into downward dog. Inhale your right leg up. Three-legged dog. And exhale, bring the knee to right elbow. And lightly step the foot outside of the right hand. So drop your hips low. We're coming into lizard. That's it. So the right hand is by the inner side. Yes, that's it. So see how it feels with the legs straight, shifting forward and back. And then you may want to either drop down onto the knee, or just on the forearms, or the knee and the forearms, squeezing the right knee into the body. So, yeah. So you can stay on the hands too, as long as you keep squeezing the right knee into the right forearm. And the right hand is by the inner part of the right foot. That's it. So drop your hips low. Your spine is long and your chest is open. So now, pressing down strongly through the hands, you tuck your back toes, lift the back knee, and then shifting your weight forward, see if you can step the left foot outside of the left hand. So stay with the hips as high as they need to be. Hands are by the inner parts of the feet, and then you drop the hips low. So you can change the angle of the feet. So you can drop your hips low. Your knees are facing the same way as your feet. Have a little play, move from side to side, just to get to know the hips. Breathing deeply and fully allowing them to settle, to get used to this opening. And then settle. So you may want to lift the hands, bring them at your heart in the Ujjayi Mudra. Push the elbows into the knees. Engage your pelvic floor. Keep elongating the spine. All is good. Roll the shoulders back and down to open through the chest as much as you can, and then bring the hands down. So the left foot is outside of the left hand, and you step the right foot all the way back. So you're coming into lizard on the other side. So shift your weight forward and back just a little bit to gauge how your hips are feeling. See if you can soften them with your breath. And then you may want to drop the right knee. Elongate the spine. If you want to, you can drop down to your forearms. It's a much deeper opening. You will know instantly how your body feels about it. And breathe. Drop your hips low. Core is engaged. Find the expansion and freedom as you breathe in. Letting go of tension as you breathe out. Now tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. And then we shift the weight forward and step the foot outside of the right hand. And dropping down from Malasana one more time. So I'll turn around so you can see what I'm doing. You can sit on the block. That will make it just a little bit more accessible. But if you don't want to sit on the block, it's perfectly fine. So finding the position here where you can settle. Bring the right hand down and inhale your left arm up. So coming into a twist, pushing the right elbow into the knee, squeeze the knee, lift the hand, look towards the hand, and then we switch. Left hand down and open through the chest. That's it. And switch. So 2 more rounds. I know it's hard. Look towards the hand for extra balance challenge. 1 more round. Believe. 1 last time. That's it. Bring the hand down. And then whichever way you like, shift back for child's pose. Perhaps you want to bring the knees together now. See how you feel, because my belly's quite full. I don't know if I can. Arms beside you. Drop the forehead into the mat. Breathe into your back body. Find your breath. As you next inhale, lift up into all fours. And then bring the right knee behind the right wrist. Okay. So then you spin on that knee to bring the right foot underneath your left hip, and you slide the hips back, extending the leg back. So have a little wiggle as we come into pigeon. You can prop your right hip with a block, bolster, whatever you have, just to make it a bit nicer. Squeeze your pelvic floor, push the legs into the mat, and inhale your arms over your head. So see if you can corset your ribs. If you can't extend the arms, you can keep them at your heart, or even just bring them down for support, but focus on finding length through the spine. The version with extended arms is quite intense. This is quite intense, even with the arms down. See if you can extend your arms out to the sides, clenching your fist and pointing the thumbs back. And then from here, little bounces to open through the chest. Just a few breaths, you can do it. So then release. And then maybe, just to make this pigeon a bit more nicer, if you grab your bolster, you come into a version where you cuddle it. So just take some of the pressure. See if you can close your eyes and focus on where you feel most intensity. And if you can move to whichever way to soften it, just to make it feel a bit nicer, but less intense. And then inhale, bring yourself back up. Push the hands into the mat, tuck your back toes, and step back into plank. Bring the left knee behind the left wrist, and we're coming into pigeon on the other side. So see if this side feels a bit more accessible or a bit more stubborn. As an observation rather than judgment. Make sure that the back leg is straight, so look over the right shoulder. And again, use what you have to prop yourself up. It's amazing how how using a prop can change how you feel in the pose. So just for now, we want to find engagement. So lift up through the pelvic floor, engage your core. Perhaps you want to try to lift the arms up. See if it's for you. If not, hands at heart or feel the fingertips down. So now we're going to extend the arms out. Fingers together, including the thumbs. And again, little bounces. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bring the hands in front of you. And again, we're making a sleeping pigeon as indulgent as we can. So the hips don't have to be square. Go wherever you want to. You can even lie on the side a little bit. So this pigeon is about being indulgent, being quite restorative, definitely not prescriptive. See how you can relax your body a little bit more. And with the next breath in, walk yourself back up. Slide onto the left bum cheek and even all the way to the side so you can bring the right leg through, the left one to join. And then you can use your block to place it right underneath the shoulder blades, so where the bra strap normally is. Or if your bolster is comfortable enough, you can just lay on it with the legs extended or bent to come into a gentle back bend. Perhaps you want to extend the arms over the head. Breathe into the chest, allowing your ribs to widen. Feeling open and receptive. So manifesting it through an open heart. Your palms facing up. You can slide your jaw from side to side, or even open it really wide. Releasing any tightness or tension accumulated throughout the day or the week. Then slowly, you can either squeeze your core and lift yourself up, or if your bolster is soft, you can roll over to the side and then bring yourself up to remove whatever props you have, to then lie down for a well-deserved Shavasana. Slide your shoulder blades underneath your upper back. Take a really deep breath in. And sigh out through the mouth. Closing your eyes. Shifting your attention inward and noticing if anything has shifted or changed from the beginning of the practice. Not necessarily for better or worse, but just what is different. How is it different? How are you breathing now compared to the beginning of the practice? How does your body feel? Now breathe in for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue breathing this way, making sure that the length of the inhalation is doubled by the length of your exhalation. I find that light Ujjayi breathing helps me facilitate that. So stay with your breath, allowing the body to relax, to reap all the benefits of the practice until you hear my voice again. Take a deeper, more energizing breath in. Invite some movement back into the body. Roll over onto one side and spend a breath or two there to reacquaint with your physical body. Bring yourself back into a comfortable seat with your eyes closed. And feel free to unmute yourself so we can close the practice together. And bring the hands at your heart and gently bow your head. Thank yourself for your effort, for your practice. Thank your body. And feel the gratitude filling your body up, filling your heart space up. In whatever manifestation it wants to express itself. Let's close the practice with one round of Om. So take a deep breath in. Thank you very much for your practice with me today.
Thank
Namaste.
you. Namaste.
Hmm.
I'm just going to check my phone.
Sure.
Sean, can I call you back? Okay, I'll call you back, okay? Thank you. Sorry, that was my son.
That's
He's
okay.
on his way. When he finishes his work in London and he goes walking to the station in Paddington, he'll phone either his dad or me.
Okay.
And then he'll get into the train and then he reaches Maidenhead. And from there to his house, he chats every day. Bless him. He's 26.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
We've got a good relationship together. That's brilliant.
Yeah, he phoned.
Next week, there won't be a Thursday class because it's my birthday. So
Oh, happy birthday.
thank you. So I'm gonna take it off.
Are you sweet 16?
29 actually. Going to
Oh,
be.
you're younger. You're younger than my oldest son. My eldest is 31.
Oh, okay. But I was just going to say that if you would like a yoga practice, we can do it on Tuesday during the day. If it's something that you would like, then let me know and we can sort out a time. But you don't have to tell me now because I know you've got other things going on. So I'll just leave it with you. And just if you let me know in a couple of days, maybe, then.
I'll tell you now because Rocco has started their other classes.
Oh, yeah.
So I do Pilates on a Tuesday.
Okay.
No. I do Pilates on a Saturday. And I do Tuesday. There's another yoga lady, which I just thought I will join and see what she's like.
Yeah, definitely.
But I haven't found anyone as good as you.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet.
It's true. When I have sampled all these classes, the Pilates lady on Saturday is really good.
Yeah.
During the week, so I'm sticking to people that I like.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they do it properly and give you a good workout. So there's a lady Tuesday morning or afternoon. She does stretches, and she does quite a lot of these Pilates yoga stretches.
That's brilliant. Yeah, give it a go for sure.
So Tuesday morning I can't do.
Okay, it can be any time up to 5 o'clock. So if you change your mind, let me know. Alternatively, if you would like to, I can record an hour session for you. So you can do it on your own on Thursday.
That would be good. I'll pay you for that.
Yeah.
If you send me the recording, that would be better for me.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I'll do that in the next few days. And
yeah, I've got your bank details, so that's no problem.
Brilliant. So, yes, another thing, I don't know if you noticed, this is a little project of mine that I have embarked on. So this, and I've got Relaxation Eye Pillows with linseed and lavender. So they fully branded with Yoga with Mags. So basically managed to rescue some fabrics from the Salvation Army, so it's one of the charities, and donated some money for them. And I thought, like, what could we do? Because, it's like decent fabric, isn't it? It's got quite a nice pattern. So decided to team up with a local dressmaker, and she makes them for us. And yeah, we've got like Yoga of Mags tags and everything. So we want to make this, leave us and spread in the world. So if you're interested, one of these is £30. I can drop it to you if you're interested, and it's good for meditation, just relaxation. You can even sit on it when we have friends round. This is what we use it for, and yin yoga. But I know you don't really like yin yoga, so that might not be like the biggest strength of it. And so this is one of the things, and also the meditation eye pillows. So the gentle pressure applied on the eyeballs help relax a little bit more. So let me show you quickly. So this is what the meditation, I'll send you pictures. So it's got lavender, it's got the tags. So if you would like one or the other, these ones are £5 each. Again,
I like that one on the eyes.
Oh, brilliant.
I'll give one to my husband also if you got in blue.
Oh, blue, that's nice. So you've got the personalized. He's got a blue one. What
Oh,
color do you have?
I don't mind pink or red or anything.
Okay.
If you have the pink one, I'll have the pink one.
Yeah, so that's the one we have, and another one I have is black and white.
Oh, black and white will
Yeah?
do. I
Oh.
have two, please.
Yeah, no problem.
How will I
Sorry?
how will I get them? How will
I
collect-
can drop them off to you
Oh,
whenever, really. Even now, because I need to go to my dressmaker with a dress I want to wear for my birthday. So if you want to, I can drop them off to you now, unless you'd rather
yeah,
pick
you
a...
can now, and I'll pay you online. if
Yeah,
that's
that
okay.
would be great. Thank you. If you just message me your address on Messenger,
Yes.
and I'll be there in half an hour.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, so thank you so much for today,
Th-
and
Thank you.
I'll see you in half an hour.
Okay, thank you, Max.
Take care. Bye bye.